Hey everyone, it's the Drummer Nerd again, and welcome back to my ARK Survival Evolved Let's Play. You know, we've done quite a bit of stuff since I've been here last. It feels like it's been a while. As some of you may know, I did start streaming over on twitch.tv/thedrummernerd. We had a couple of very fail attempts at getting a Quetzal, so that's going to be my #1 focus today. But we also did get a couple of great things done, and as well as we got this bad boy on the last episode of my Let's Play. He's now, or she's now, I should say, 179. Feeling pretty awesome. 14,000 health, over 1,000% melee damage. I'm pretty happy with it. You know what that means, though, is that we gotta head over to our wall here. And we gotta cross that Rex name off. Come on. Oh, that's too tiny. Nice. Big cross. We gotta save that. No, the Rex is gone. Set. Yes. So now all we have left in this little tame wanted list is that high-level Spino. We still have a lot of work to do to get the kibble and everything we need for that. So it's probably going to be a little while before that happens, but that's alright. Plenty of other things we can be doing. A lot of stuff that needs to be done still. So let's see, what else has been done? So, well, I mean, you can't miss that one. I was just kind of running around with the T-Rex, killing some stuff, and a level 108 RG just lands right next to me, so, you know, can't let that one go. His name is Arby's. I don't know why. It's been a while since I've had Arby's, now living on the East Coast, from having lived on the West Coast before, so I guess maybe I was just missing that roast beef sandwich. I don't know, man. It's gonna stick. It's gonna stick. For some reason, he's not fully orange. I feel like every time I load the game back in, a little bit of that paint disappears, which is kind of irritating. And I've been building him for a little bit of movement speed and a lot of stamina. Because one of the things we tried on stream, which failed miserably, was using the RG to carry a scorpion to basically aggressively attack the flying Quetzal and try to knock it out. Well, the scorpion I took did too much damage and it ended up killing the Quetzal, which was very irritating after about 30 minutes of trying. You know, but that's just the life of the solo player. These things happen. Oh, and we got this guy here, Thabitha the Beefcake, which was another little fun tame on the stream. This was level 98. We were making the new Tranq Darts, which I'll show you guys. And I shot this guy in the face once with the Tranq Dart, and he went right down. So we tamed him, and he's awesome. He's nice and fast. I mean, he needs to be colored pretty bad, but I like it. Very quick for just moving around. It helped out a little bit when we were trying to jump straight on the back of the Quetzal, which is another thing. I might even try to go for 2 because I really want to see both of those tames happen. That may not happen today, but still pretty fun. We added a couple feeding troughs because, you know, trying to keep meat and berries on individual creatures sucks. So we're not going to do that anymore. Just make them come and get it themselves. And, oh, we went back to regular old crops for, well, we spread the crops back out. And these are all fruitlings. And there's plenty of fertilizer on these guys. So whenever we're ready to cook or whenever we're ready to make some of the extra kibble, we'll be good to go. So yeah, like I said, today I really want to try to get a Quetzal. I mean, you know, those platforms are awesome. Would love to be able to fly around, and I'm thinking of making it a gathering platform for metal. You know, especially on the mountain that's across the way from us. Right to the southeast a little bit. So, you want to know what I'm going to do is, again, I think we're going to try the scorpion tame method. I don't know how it's going to go. It didn't work out very well for me last time, but I think part of the reason was the Scorpion I was using did way too much damage. And it's been my understanding so far, and this could have changed, or this could be different, or I just could be out of my mind, that the Scorpions, for whatever reason, don't apply the bonus damage to their torpor application like the Patchies, and I think even the Frogs do. That may have changed. I'm not entirely sure. If you know, drop a comment and let me know what's going on. Otherwise, we're going to take one with a little bit less damage, if it is just going to go ahead and apply the same amount of torpor regardless. We're going to take this guy, because he's a little fast. And we're going to go find a Quetzal. And as soon as I find one, since they're going to be impossible to find, I'll bring you guys back in. So we'll be right back. Alright, we finally found one. It takes a while to find these guys sometimes, especially when you've been screwing up and accidentally killing them or whatever it may be. We already checked this guy. He's level 16. I'm perfectly okay with that. It's going to take me forever to do anything higher. So, I think that the period button on the keyboard will set anything nearby to attack this target. Maybe it works, maybe... No, there it goes. So, yeah, you just kind of fly up next to him and let the Scorpion give him a little bit of a pinch, give him a little poke, and then, you know, they fly around very quickly for a very short period of time. And then, yeah, you just go up and you do it again. Like that. Now, the torpor application from the Scorpion is not incredibly high. And very much like... Well, I've been told... One other person that I was playing with had mentioned that they consider these to be the Brontos of the sky. So you can imagine the amount of time it would take to take one of these things down. But, you know, it's not too bad. We'll fly up and we'll give him another little poke. Give him a little poke, yeah. So we'll probably be at this for a while. We'll just let it go, and I'll bring you guys back as soon as we get a little closer to actually taming. Ah, there we go. It's down. In a really, 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 really bad spot. I have to kill this Spino. I have to kill this Spino. I don't know if this thing's gonna be strong enough. Please go down, Spino. This is a very strong Spino. This is one of those moments that even though this one's way faster, I wish I had slipped just for the fact that... What? What happened? What happened? Oh, crap. Yeah, this is bad news. This is really bad. I can't outrun the Spino. Let me see if I can just kill this thing. Ah, I got it. Why did my bird just drop me? I didn't hit anything to jump off. Oh man. This is really bad news. Let me see if I can get this bird's attention. Ah, crap. Yes. Ah, that just figures so much, doesn't it? Oh, man. Alright, so that didn't work out so well for me. Which usually seems to be the story of how these Quetzals go. Well, we learned a little bit of something today. One, the Scorpion method does work beautifully, but make sure that it doesn't crash land next to a Spino and a number of somewhat high-level Rexes. where you accidentally jump off your bird while you're trying to kill them, and the Rexes kill the Quetzal before you die to some Mega Piranha. Luckily, I was able to get my stuff back, so that's good news number one, but the Rexes did kill the Quetzal, so I gotta try again. This time, I'm taking slip because I need something that can deal some damage, and luckily when I was flying back over here to find my stuff, I found, well, I had found one. He's flown away now. I found this guy fairly close to my base. So I think they must have started respawning a bit since a couple of them had been killed. I'm going to try, and probably fail, miserably, again, to jump off of my bird onto the back of this guy. Now it seems like you get kind of stuck on the wings of your own bird when you jump off. And he's in such a great spot too. But what I've seen some guys do is they'll jump off and they'll just like run off the wings over onto the Quetz. So I got some parachutes just in case, and I'm gonna try it. Oh, so close. I gotta get a little bit closer, but that was close. And off to my bird in the sky again. I always forget to do that. Please, if you're trying this method, don't forget to put your birds on follow. Otherwise, when you jump off, they'll just hang out there in the sky, looking at you funny and wondering what you're doing. Maybe I did put him on follow. Maybe I'm just silly. Look, guys, I actually did put it on follow. He just wasn't following yet, I guess. Let's try it again. I think we can get it. I really do think that I can get it this time. We're getting so much closer. Once I figure out where he went. Okay, here we go. Try number 2. I gotta get on this guy before he starts venturing into more dangerous places. Try number 2. Get a little bit ahead. A little bit more than a little bit ahead. Oh, no. Don't turn on me. Don't you dare. A little bit closer. Of course. Still not close enough. This is the harsh part too, is making sure that you don't take too much damage when you fall from the parachute. I've yet to figure out whether or not there's a way to actually decrease the damage that you take with a parachute. I think you just open it up and you fall, and if you take damage, you take damage. Third time's a charm, maybe? Come on, big guy. I really want to take you home with me. You look like you'd be so much fun at parties. And, of course, I lag. And, of course, there's a raptor. Alright. Tired of this. Land on him. No. Why? Just stop. Just stop looking at me, man. Don't look at me like that. I know. Alright, try it again. Why? Why can't I land on these things? Come on, baby. Like 30th time's the charm. Huh! Oh, you've got to be joking me. This is starting to get really, really bothersome. I've gone through far too many parachutes. I'm not exaggerating, at least 40. I just cannot seem to get the right angle, the right depth, the right jump spot. Every time I feel like I get a good spot, I end up sticking on my bird still, and whatever, man. Why am I still on my bird? How does that keep happening? I'm really thinking I may need to go back to the scorpion method. I can't. No. We're gonna land this. We're gonna land this. Well, at least if I keep landing on my bird. This is the third time. How does that keep happening? These I keep landing on my bird. I can't fall and need to use my parachute like that. You know what? I think we are going to have to try going for the scorpion method. I just can't get this done. Well, you know I'm going to try that, so I'm going to go grab the scorpion. I know that it works, so it's going to take some time to knock it out. I'm just going to take care of that off camera. Once I get this guy down, we'll get him safe, and I'll start taming him up. We'll see you soon. Okay. Finally, I managed to get one of these stupid things on the ground. It took some doing. I already put my narcotics on there, trying to keep him asleep. We lost the scorpion that we used, but whatever. I can get more scorpions. It's not a problem. Just wanted to bring you guys back in as soon as I built a little bit of a wall around him because there were Carnos and they already attacked. And I'm not sure whether or not they hit him or not. One way or another, I'm hoping that they didn't hit him. I'd very much like to keep as high a taming efficiency as possible, but at the same time with all that trouble, I'm not really sure how much I care at this point. Well, you know the drill. We gotta get that raw prime. We gotta get some regular meat. I left a little bit of an opening in the back here. I'm hoping this doesn't come and bite me in the rear, but this is gonna give me the opportunity walking in and out of this place without having to break a wall down, put a new wall up. One way or another, I think he should be relatively safe as long as I stay around and just kill anything that might come close. It took a little while for me to build this wall up too, so hopefully he'll eat through a number of the meats and we'll get a pretty quick tame. He's so big I can't even get close enough to figure out what level he is without running around a bunch or how far along he's gone. Oh boy. Yeah, he did take a couple shots. Yeah, 50%. Whatever, man. It's still going to be a 50 Quetzal that I didn't have before. And, well, you guys saw the struggle. At this point, I'd take a level 1. I really, really, really don't care anymore. Well, you know the drill. We're going to keep this guy safe. It's going to take a little while to tame, so we'll come back as soon as it's done. Oh, man. You guys have no idea how excited I am for this. This was probably the most frustrating thing I've ever done in a video game ever, was trying to get one of these guys down and get them tamed safely. Like you saw, we did lose some levels because I did get attacked while I was trying to set up this wall. I was trying to set it up as quickly as possible on very thick trees and those sort of things, and it didn't work out for me. But I just don't care. Level 55 Quetzal, man. I've already got the saddle created. I just didn't bring it with me, so I got to get this guy back to the base. But I'm real excited to get that saddle on him. And why do you still have a red spot on it? Oh, no, maybe that's just glitching a little bit. Anyways, yeah, these guys take a long time to tame. It felt like it was similar to if you've ever watched a Bronto being tamed. They take a very long time. It takes a lot of materials. So if you can make the kibble for these guys, I highly recommend doing it, even for some of the low-level ones, because they very often are going to get knocked down and land in a dangerous spot, and it's not going to be easy to deal with. I also highly recommend against needing to do this on your own. That sucked really, really bad. So, yeah, I'm going to get this guy kind of unpinned here so when he lifts off he doesn't hit any of these things. Nothing would be worse than having him get stuck on wood spikes that I put there to keep him safe. And we're gonna get him back to base so that I can get that saddle on him, and we'll probably work out getting a structure on him. I think, like I said before, since you know, I don't do any PvP, obviously. He's not going to make a very big, you know, like turret base or anything like that, but if we pump some weight on him, he'd probably be great for getting on top of the mountains and getting some metal going, and even probably cook it up while we're up there. So we'll get this guy undone, we'll bring him back to base, we'll get that saddle on him, and we'll figure out how we want to build the structure. So I'll be back. Alright, moment of truth. We made it back to the base. Get ready to put this saddle on this guy. Oh, yes. Ooh. Wait. Oh, look at that. I have a saddle platform. This is so cool, man. Alright, so I brought, what did I bring with me? We brought some stone foundations. Stop moving, please. So, how far forward can I place this? It's not going to be perfect, unfortunately. He's moving around quite a bit. No! What? Why? Okay, whatever. You know what? It's going to have to work right there. Let's see. So I think I should be able to make a... Is this going to let me put this on the side, or am I going to have to use ceiling? I don't know if this will snap. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's not going to snap. Well, that's fine. We can use ceilings for that. That'll at least give us our foundation. Alright, how do I... Okay, let's get back on you. My face is inside. It's kind of interesting. But who cares, man? It still flies. Look at how awesome this is. I mean, we'll see what we'll do about the fact that my face is sticking out of this thing right now. But hey, we got to start to something really cool. I'm going to have to go ahead and finish building this up at another time. Well, thanks again, everyone, for watching my ARK Let's Play series. Hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it was frustrating for me. Hopefully you enjoyed my frustrations, I guess. And hey, we actually managed to get one of these bad boys once and for all, which, again, if you saw my stream, you'd know there was a whole lot more that went into it than this. Which reminds me, yet again, make sure that you check out my stream. We're going to be streaming on Tuesdays and Saturdays. And every once in a while I'll be on Thursdays. It's twitch.tv/thedrummernerd. If you like this video, go ahead and drop me a like. And if you like the series, go ahead and subscribe. Helps me out a lot. Seems a lot of people are liking it so far. And, well, I really do appreciate all the support, guys. Thanks again. Bye-bye.